Well, hello. Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday night, 6:30 Mountain Standard Time, and it's not too bad in Wyoming right now, 44 degrees. That's right. So tonight we have a fun topic. I always like to have a topic. Um, I think it can be engaging and fun, and I learn stuff. Hopefully, you guys learn stuff. And we are just going to head out. Now, Ann Dale from Ann Dale's Homestead was already in here at like 6 o'clock. She says, fun, fun, fun. So I'm sure that she'll pop back over and we'll just see who pops in tonight. And I hope everybody is having a great week. Now, it's only 1 week to Christmas. Now, how is that possible? I don't have any idea how it can only be 1 week before Christmas, because it is just like zooming by. So it's a perfect time to have some hints for a great Christmas. Now, last week when I had my live, I said I was going to do a giveaway, and I totally forgot by the time my live was over that I was going to give away some ornaments. So tonight I'm going to give away this crazy ornament, and there's a little hanger for it. And I made it on my knitting machine. It is crazy yarn, but I love it. This one I just knitted, and it's just regular yarn like you would make with a hat. But I thought, how fun would this be on somebody's Christmas tree, especially if you had a cabin or you just wanted it to look kind of homey and woodsy. I just thought it would just be so much fun. So we're going to give that one away tonight. And the last one we're going to give away is a glitter one. It's actually got the glitter inside, so you don't have to worry about getting glitter all over your house. Because if there's one thing about glitter, it doesn't matter how hard you try, you're going to get some glitter. When I put glitter on outside of ornaments, I always, I have this concrete sealer. It's a liquid. And I literally brush it after it's dry, and it makes the glitter stay on. So let's see who's popping in. Jeannie is here. Hello, Jeannie. How are you? Merry Christmas. And Carol is here. Merry Christmas to you, too. Jeannie says, I have all handmade things on my little tree in my sewing room. That is so fun. I love handmade ornaments. When the kids were growing up, they would make ornaments at school or would make them at the house. I just love those trees. I seriously, my tree out there in the living room, because I'm in my art room and office right now, it is probably one of my favorite trees, and it is just packed with beautiful ornaments. Some old, some new, some ornaments that people gave me. But those homemade kids' ornaments are just spectacular. So anyway, we're going to give those 3 ornaments away. Now, my lives try to be 30 minutes. Because you're busy, I'm busy. I have to fix supper after I'm done. We're actually just having pizza from the other night, so it's not like I have to work too hard tonight. Later on, about 15 minutes, about halfway through, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of a video that's coming out tomorrow. I'm so excited about this. And I'll tell you about it later. So let's talk about, it's 1 week before Christmas. You want it to be a great Christmas. What are some things you can do, one, to make everything work in that time span, to be happy, be merry, be non-stressed this year at Christmas? I think it's, for some people, one of the most stress for a holiday. When it's Thanksgiving, there's a lot of food to make, but it's not like Christmas. I mean, you're decorating your whole house. A lot of people decorate outside too. You're spending money, sometimes spending money that you really probably shouldn't be spending. Carol's saying Merry Christmas to everybody. That's so sweet of her. So if you're breaking it down, what do you have to do in this last 7 days before Christmas? Meal planning. Now, if you haven't decided what you're going to cook, a lot of people just have turkey and ham for Christmas. and then all the stuff that goes with it. But say you're going to buy a turkey this year. You can't buy a turkey the day before unless you know some place that sells fresh turkeys, because literally a turkey takes like 3 days to unthaw in your refrigerator. So you need to go shopping. Carol says that she starts shopping in August. When the kids were little, I shopped all year round. I would find something on sale, something I thought was great, and I just had a closet that you could just put all those gifts that you bought early, or you could stuff them under your bed, things like that. And Angie is here. Good evening, young lady. How are you? Angie, I was just showing the Christmas ornaments that I forgot to give last week that we're going to give away this week. So totally excited about that. Okay, so plan your meal. Know what you're going to bake, and so that you've gone to the store and you've gotten all those things. Now, I like to buy my turkey literally 3 days before, just because I have a limited space in my refrigerator, and I don't have room in my freezer at all for a turkey. So I can't buy that before then. Plus, there's always a lot of good sales. You might check out different stores. Like one of our stores here they started, it was after Thanksgiving. And every single time you spend $25 in groceries, which doesn't take long, they give you what they call turkey bucks. And every single one's worth $1. So say you had 10 of them, you would get $10 off your turkey. I have 3 of them right now. Angie says, I remember one year you were done Christmas shopping in January. It's true, because sometimes in January is the best time to get all those sales. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Have you wrapped all your presents yet? If you're running crazy, you're stressed, don't wrap your presents. Buy some little bags and put them in there. You could literally put them in a grocery bag, put a bow on it, and say, sorry, I didn't have time to wrap. Nobody's going to care. In fact, it'll be a great talking point for Christmases to come, the year that you wrapped everything in just a grocery bag. Put some twine around it, some ribbon around it, a bow. Write with a marker, who's it for? Now, my children sometimes would try to open presents. I know, it's shocking that kids would try to open presents before. It's so tempting. All those things under the Christmas tree, it's got their name on it. Let's open it when nobody's looking. So for a couple of years, I can't remember how many years, I put numbers on the Christmas presents, everything. And not just like 6 represented Angie, 4 represented Alicia. No, every package had a different number, had this little tiny notebook, and it had all the numbers and whose was whose. So they just couldn't peek. And I thought this was a great thing. Julie's here. Julie says, good evening. I went on an epic spree today for all the little gifts. The big stuff have been done for a while. Now I have to wrap. Because there's always things that like you want to stuff in the stocking. It's just that last little thing. Now Joe's not listening, so I'll tell you what I got for him. He doesn't listen to my videos very often. I have to remind him to do it. Oh, Carol's done too. Angie says, I would never talk about opening packages. All kids open packages sometimes. I think it's in their nature. So Joe wears this jacket thing. It's like flannel, but it's lined, and it's got a hoodie. It's got a zipper up the front. I don't know how long he's had it, but it is worn out. I've sewed the pockets because they've come unsewn. I've done all kinds of stuff. So that I got him. But the other thing that he hasn't have any idea is we have this place in town that's called Area 59. They have every imaginable piece of equipment. that you only dream of that you'd like in your garage. They have laser and plasma cutters and saws and 3D machines and all this stuff. So I bought him a month's pass, $60, which I don't think is bad. You do have to bring like your own materials in, like your own sheet of metal. Or if they have scrap metal, you can buy that from them. Or pieces of wood, you can buy them from them. But I thought, I'm going to buy him a pass for a month. If he likes it, I can buy a year's pass. But I just thought that might be something great for him. Ah, Patty, hello, the tinker's wife. How are you? Merry Christmas. Jeannie says, it's an awesome idea with the numbers, as long as you don't misplace your list. That's right. I mean, and I guarded that little notebook, so nobody, no little eyes could find it. Julie says, I always have a couple of gifts on the fireplace that weren't wrapped to play with in the morning until my parents woke up. I like that idea. That is fun. I only have vanilla to bottle for family and yarn dolls to finish up. That is fabulous. Totally fabulous. And there's always little things like at Round the Hay Bale, one of the topics were, what would you give if somebody was coming down your driveway and you didn't have a gift for them? And so all of our panel had to do it. My idea was take a mason jar, fill it with popcorn, put a bow on it or ribbon on it, and then have some kind of sprinkle that you could put on, buttered salt, some kind of flavored salt for when they pop the popcorn. I was using Skittle dust. But it didn't cost very much. But if all of a sudden they're just stopping by, they're knocking at your door, and you want to give people a gift at Christmas time, especially what if they brought you a gift and you didn't have anything? That's why when you're doing cookies, always have a couple tins that you can just pass out. You can give to somebody. Which reminds me, Angie, guess what I made today? 7-layer bars. Joe says he's eaten them all, but that's just not true. I got some just for you to send. Okay, what else can we do 1 week before Christmas? Do you have all your stocking stuffers? There's some things that can fill it up. When we were kids, we were always so excited about our stockings. And I think we always got the stuff out of our stockings first before we could open any of the big presents. But it was just so much fun to have on my parents' fireplace all these little stockings and different things. Patty says, Dad hid the gifts in the storage in the garage. Oh, he forgot. We liked playing in there. Oops. Mom found out, and Dad caught the heat for not hiding them better. Oh, yeah. Oh, good. But I'll mail them out tomorrow for you, Ange. I do love good 7-layer bars. They're just, I made chocolate chip cookies before that. Tomorrow I'm making spritz cookies. Just different things each day just before Christmas. And not a huge amount. I just want to be able to share some, take some over to South Dakota for Christmas, and then give some. Okay, so we got our groceries. We got our last minute shopping done. We have, do we have all of our gifts wrapped yet? Just remember, you can always just put them in a bag. Nobody cares, it's always spectacular when you get this package and it's just wrapped so beautifully. And you look at it and you're going, oh, I don't even think I want to unwrap this. Carol says, once a week, I pay for an older person's item at the store. They look at me like I've lost it. I think that's so fabulous. I can't even tell you how many times Joe and I were standing in the grocery store line. There's kids in front of us, behind us, and we're giving them dollars. Why? Because when my kids were growing up, we'd be in the line at the stores, and people would give my children money. Buy yourself some gum. Buy a candy bar. So I will buy my turkey sometime this week because I want to have a turkey besides when we go over to South Dakota. I don't actually have to make turkey, but I'm going to because it's the perfect time to get a turkey at a good price right now. Cookies every day for the next 3 or 4 days, because I do have to make Christmas cookies that look like a tree. I have these cookie cutters, and they're 6-pointed. They're yellow. The first one's about this big, and then it goes smaller and smaller and smaller. Well, when you make the cookies and then you frost the top, you stack them. And because they go smaller, it looks like a Christmas tree. I love it. And sometimes, like, I'll give them away. Oh, I pressed the wrong button on one. I was trying to take a comment out. I stack them sometimes just 3 high, just with the 3 smallest ones, and have a whole plate full of them to give to a neighbor. They seem to like it. Now, we're at halfway through, and I told you guys that were in early that I wanted to show you a sneak peek of a video that's coming out tomorrow. Oh, Christine! She says, I'm currently moving out of our home of 25 years. Blessing single folks with my excess. The cookie thing is a Norwegian tradition. Speaking of Norwegian and like Scandinavian countries up there, right? A lot of them don't give Christmas presents. They give books. They exchange books. I love that idea because I love books. But let me show you what the video is coming out tomorrow. So it has a tray. There's 8 of these. Now you might just think, oh, Sandi, you're just doing a seed tray. Well, it's not just a seed tray. Look at this. It has these cutout parts so that it's called air pruning. When the roots hit air, it prunes them and it stimulates them to do roots other places, which I really like. I like this whole setup, but the thing I like best, see this part right here? It's indented. See this lid? It has a hole where that indentation is. There's a little slice right in here. So when I go to water it, I water right here. I don't have to open this lid up. I water right here. And then there's canals in all of these, and it waters it. I am so excited that I got this, and I'm going to show it off to everybody. So that's my thing. Let's give away an ornament. Okay, let's give this one away first. All you have to do is comment. The computer will pick. Nightbot will pick. So this is different colored yarn. I made some scarves out of this yarn. So let me type. Yeah, the design is just so cool, and it's so heavy. You know, like when you buy 6 packs and the plastic is just so flimsy. You might be able to use them the next year, but not for very long. Yes, because books weren't taxed. Oh, see, I didn't know how that started. That is interesting. Okay, so we are going to give this one away first. It's actually got a glass. No, I take that back. This one is a plastic one underneath. When we give this one away, this is glass underneath. Okay, so I am going to type. And if I don't have your address, you're just going to have to email me. And I will send it to you. So the computer will pick. I don't pick. But I got my trusty little paper over here so I know who's the winner. And it is Jeannie. Yay. Okay, Jeannie, I will mail that to you tomorrow. Merry Christmas from me. Okay, I'm leaving that over there. Tell me what you guys are doing the very last week. You only got 7 days left, and it's Christmas. And really only 6 days if you do your big dinner on Christmas Eve. So that is kind of interesting because everybody has different things. When we were growing up, it depended on when my dad was working at the fire station because he was a fireman. And they work 1 day on, 2 days off. And so sometimes he was off both of those days. Sometimes he worked Christmas Eve, sometimes he worked Christmas Day. And that's how we did when we were growing up on when we were going to celebrate our holiday. Because we wanted to do it with my dad too, not just with my mom and family. So we just rearranged so that we could do that. Okay. Now we've got our list, we've got our food, we got our presents, we've got everything that's going to go. Our house is decorated. Let's relax these last few days. Now you may make some cookies, you may do that, but make some cocoa. Watch some Christmas movies. Relax. You know, if you forget a present or somebody doesn't get exactly what they want, it is not the end of the world. Seriously, do we really need anything? People used to be so excited when they got an orange for Christmas. How our world has changed. Oh, Angie's going to make toffee. What else are you guys making? What are you guys having for Christmas dinner? Is it a turkey and ham? Do you have prime rib on Christmas? There's a lot of different things people have. Christine says, yikes, I have lights on the trees. Put on part of my mantle done. 3 gifts wrapped. Oh, Lordy, I made cracked candy from saltines. Oh, making candy crack. It's a fun tradition for Christmas. A lot of people make it, and there's a lot of fun toppings that people put on it. Jeannie says that she's relaxing, baking, watching movies all week. Have you guys seen the new Christmas movie that's called Red One? It's been at our movie theaters. In fact, it's at my movie theater right now, but I can watch it on Prime. So I watch it on Prime. And there's another one I watched this year that I hadn't seen before, and I don't know how long it's been out. It's called Arthur Christmas. Not Arthur's with apostrophe S. It's just Arthur Christmas. It's a cartoon. It's cute as can be. And I liked both of them. Patty says, I need to run. If I don't see you before, have a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, young lady. I hope you have a fabulous time. Oh, Julie makes leg of lamb or prime rib. Decided she'd do brisket this year. My brother can make a mean brisket. Brisket. I mean, seriously good. Jeannie says, just me and hubby. So got a thick ham slice, glazed with cherries, yams, maybe another side. I think that would be fabulous. I bet you guys have a fabulous time with that. Let's give another one away. Another ornament away. So let me find the little hanger. Now this is a glass ornament. It's got glitter inside so it won't make a mess at all on your house, by your tree, nothing. So let's see who the winner is going to be of that one. Okay, Nightbot, do your thing. So Nightbot's thinking. What is your favorite holiday movie? And it says, and the winner is, Patty. Patty, I will send that to you. I know you were just leaving, but I will send you this. This is a perfect Scrooge color, don't you think? I actually even thought about painting a Scrooge on there, a Scrooge face, So Patty, I will get that to you. And let me write that down so I am not forgetting. So we have 6 minutes left, and I have one more ornament to give away. Now, one of my friends who saw these crazy yarn ones, some people hate this yarn when they're actually knitting, but I thought it made just a fabulous ornament. But they thought I should put great big giant Google eyes on there, which would be funny. I think I might do a couple purple ones for my granddaughters that are like this. Okay, favorite movie. You know, it can be an old movie like It's a Wonderful Life, White Christmas. I love White Christmas. Or one of the newer ones, or in someplace in between. It is just fabulous. And I mean, seriously, you can find about any movie you want to watch, from YouTube to on Prime or one of the other stations. You can find it if you want to relive those fun memories of watching it. Oh, Jeannie's White Christmas. I love that. I love the singing. I love the snow. I love the story. I just watched the other day the man who wrote Christmas Carol. That is a good movie. It's so interesting. Oh, Christine likes Home Alone. All of them. I like Home Alone too. They're funny. And my Steven, my son, when he was little, he looked like Macaulay Culkin. And we would be in the mall and people would tell us that he looks like him. Not like when he got older, but when he was young, they looked a lot alike. So that was always fun. Angie, she loves her Die Hard. Krampus, Carry On. See, everybody has those special ones that they really like. And I think that's part of the fun of Christmas and family and playing games and watching TV, watching movies. The Muppet Christmas Carol, while you were sleeping. I like that movie too. White Christmas. Couple votes for White Christmas. Jeannie likes Die Hard too. Yeah. And some people, I heard this conversation the other day on a live that Die Hard was not a Christmas movie. It's at Christmas. I thought it was a great movie. I have watched it many times and I think it's totally fun. Let's give my last ornament away. Okay, so let me type in. Okay, here we go. It's thinking. Okay, Nightbot, pick a winner. Patty won again. Woohoo! She's going to be so excited. Okay, I'm sending them to her. Yay. Isn't that funny? It says, the Tinker's Wife subscribes to the channel. Do you know how many times I've had a winner pop up and it said that they don't subscribe when I know they do? So maybe Nightbot has gotten better at that. Julie says, I have been in a building they filmed the original Die Hard in. Crazy floor plan, just like the movie. How fun is that? Totally fun. Yeah, I love those old Bruce Willis movies. They were just so good. They make me happy. Okay, so I think I am going to fix some pizza, pick out a Christmas movie, and see if Joe wants to watch a Christmas movie with me. I got 7 days left. I've got my video to finish tomorrow with my new seedling compartments, which I love. I can't even tell you how much I love these. This is like the best Christmas present ever. Early Christmas present. I got them yesterday, so it was an early Christmas present. I just thought they were just so fabulous, and I'll tell you all about them tomorrow in the video. And I have been testing out a video. I have to send it to them first because they did send me that product for free. It is a countertop composter. Bye, Carol. We are leaving in just a minute. And so I have done 4 different times of doing this composter with different types of vegetables and food and bread and eggshells and different things. And so I've saved them in mason jars. And so my last one is working tonight. And then I'm going to do a video, but they require that you send the video to them first, which is totally okay. It doesn't matter. I'm just so excited to to be able to compost in the wintertime right on my kitchen counter. So expect that in a little bit because they have to approve it first before it goes out. But I do love it. But everybody, if I do not see you beforehand, Merry Christmas. I'm on Round the Hay Bale, which is a program, another YouTube channel with a radio show. And we have one on Christmas Eve next week, but it's pre-recorded, but it's very cute. And it has a little program at the end, and you guys can check it out. But we're at 30 minutes. It was fast as can be. Enjoy Christmas. Don't get stressed. If you don't have everybody's present, does it really matter? Is that really the reason to have Christmas? No, it's to have wonderful time with your family. Spread the love. Merry Christmas. I will see you guys next time. And congratulations to our winners, and I will get those mailed out. Bye, everybody.